I'm about to share with you one of the fastest, most efficient, and powerful ways to reprogram your subconscious mind, and it starts with sleep. So let's talk a little bit about sleep. We all know that you sleep on average between 6 to 8 hours a day. So if we use 8 hours as the average time duration that you're asleep, that is literally 1/3 of your life. 8 times 3 is 24, right? So you break down your day in 8-hour segments. You're asleep for 1/3 of the day. And if you compound that over a year, let's just say you sleep 8 hours every day, you're asleep for 1/3 of your life. So that is that's 33%, right? That's a significant chunk of time. But there are some really, really cool and interesting things about being asleep that we get to utilize to our advantage. So when we are sleeping, our mind goes into a certain state, right? Our brain starts to produce certain brain waves. There's different frequencies that our brain has. And when we're asleep, it oscillates between delta and theta waves, right? So what's really cool is though the theta wave band is literally the same brainwave pattern that our brain or mind goes into when we are under hypnosis, right? It's this very low calming state, and it's been linked to the subconscious mind, right? So when your mind or brain is in theta, it's extremely receptive to new ideas, new information, auto-suggestion. So now we get to capitalize and take advantage of this time when our brain is essentially in a hypnotic state. So the issue with this is that most people, they fall asleep, maybe scrolling on their phone or watching something on Netflix, right? And so that is what you're impregnating your mind with and your subconscious mind with before drifting off into sleep. And then you're literally sending your brain off with whatever randomized images and thoughts and scenes that are just a bunch of chaos and nonsense. But we can take control of this super important and special and beneficial time. And now here's the key, right? You can literally play audiobooks and affirmations, positive affirmations, literally lectures, podcasts, and while you're asleep, and your brain is going to absorb 100% of it, right? Because your mind is now in this theta wave state and you're asleep. So you're completely open to suggestion, right? There's going to be no pushback from your conscious mind. Now, let me give you an example. Say, when it comes to making an affirmation, say I'm trying to attract $1 million. I'm trying to manifest $1 million. And if I'm awake like I am now, right? And I'm saying I earn $1 million a year. Now, if I don't truly believe it, there's going to be this resistance, right, in my conscious mind. So now my subconscious and my conscious mind, the mind that's logical and rational and thinking, is going to literally argue with that fact and that affirmation and go, oh, how am I going to make $1 million? How's that possible? I can't make $1 million with this current job. Right? So that's kind of the issue that we run into when we are trying to make affirmations or trying to create new reality and new visions, is that, our conscious mind that doesn't know very much tries to argue because the perspective is so limited. But now when you are asleep, your mind is completely open, right? There's nothing there to argue. There's nothing there to dispute what you're putting into it. So it just gets to 100% absorb whatever it is that it's being told and what it's listening to when you are asleep. So you can now make a playlist, right? Or a collection of audiobooks, affirmations for 8 hours, and you can listen to them while you are asleep. And even as like an extra benefit, you can play them at double speed, right? At 2x speed or 1.5 speed. And now you can listen to I don't even know 16, 20 different really, really powerful and strong pieces of content and just cram your subconscious mind with these new ideas and these new belief systems. And it's going to literally, over time, if you do this every day, going to completely rewire your brain, because mind you, you are in the theta wave state. So your mind is ready, to receive new information. It's ready to be hypnotized. And also the thing about theta waves, so just to help you get a better understanding of how important these brainwave patterns are, infants are also primarily in this theta wave state. And what do we know about infants, babies, right? That from the ages of 0 to 7, think about how easy it is for a child to learn a new language. How easy was it for you to learn English? You didn't, or whatever languages you speak. You didn't have to work very hard at adopting these new languages. It's because your mind was in this theta wave state. So it was extremely receptive, and it's just absorbing everything, and it's learning everything because it's like this unconscious just programming that's being, coded. And so that's why we grew up and we could just speak perfect English, right? We didn't struggle with language when you were a kid. You just learned to talk, and you're hearing words, you've been listening to them your entire life since you were a baby. And now, if you tried to learn Chinese by just listening to it and talking to people from China, it's going to be extremely difficult because your brain is not constantly in that theta, right, wave band state. But yes, guys, remember, your subconscious mind is objective. And so when you are asleep, your objective mind is at work, which means it's not literally going to argue, go back and forth. It's just going to take in the information as truth. And also, on top of just being in the theta wave state, you have to remember that when we are asleep, our body is at such a high state, such a high vibrational level. It's actually insane. If you really think about it. So, the power that governs your body is 100% at work only, right? Because you're completely asleep. Your food is digesting. Your body is going through so many different processes, cellular repair, making sure you're getting the right amount of oxygen. It's making sure your blood is circulating, but it's 100% at that level. When we are awake, those processes are still going on in our subconscious mind, and the infinite intelligence is still coursing and flowing through our body, controlling majority of it, but also our objective mind is at work, telling us what to do, causing us to take actions, deciding what we want to think, what we want to eat. So, your lower state of intelligence, your lower form of intelligence, which is your conscious mind, is very much at work. And, it's kind of fighting, I guess, with your subconscious. And so there's always a battle or a struggle going on. When you are asleep, you are 100% governed by the higher intelligence only, right? Your logical mind, conscious mind, is completely tuned out. It's shut off. So you really can take advantage and capitalize on this time when you are asleep. And that is almost a literally effortless way to literally change your belief system. It's something I've always done, something that I do, listen to audiobooks and affirmations every night when I'm asleep. And even more powerful, if you want to take a little other piece of advice, create your own affirmations. There's so many ways to do it. Our cell phones have a microphone, whatever, voice memo recording app. You can literally record your own affirmations of whatever it is that you're trying to create, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, and you can literally make your own specific detailed affirmations, because maybe you have a specific project or a very, very specific goal, and you want to instill this new software in your brain, this new code, this new belief system. You can do it. And the benefit of recording your own voice is that, of course, it's more familiar to yourself. So now you're getting this other extremely powerful form of self-talk, sent directly to your subconscious mind. That's literally the highest form of affirmation. So I'm telling you guys, this tool is extremely powerful. Like I said, guys, it's just imagine if you spent 1/3 of your life reading books about success and finance and how to make money. What do you think would happen if you spent 30% of your time every single day, 8 hours a day awake, reading books about any subject, right? Over time, you would become an expert at this topic. It's the same thing, guys, but it's actually more powerful because your subconscious mind is literally what dictates and what governs your belief system, your thoughts, your perspective, your outlook, your actions, your decisions. It's literally 99% of everything we do is our subconscious and unconscious thoughts and behaviors. So that's all I want to encourage you guys to do. Literally find 8 hours or it doesn't matter, 2 hours, 4 hours worth of content, whether it's, like I said, about finances, your own affirmations, some powerful affirmations you resonate with, podcasts about success. Put it into a playlist on YouTube or whatever media streaming platform you listen to. Put it on loop and listen to it every single night. And it's the fastest, most simple way to start to reprogram your mind for success. So give it a try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.